Tonight we have the JV girls playing, and I am your announcer, Cade Weaver.
3-1
So far, McBain has just scored a layup. As the ball goes out of bounds on Lake City, McBain will take it over under their hoop. Van Polen. Trying to get to Roosevelt, but it's stolen. Heavy defense there by Van Polen, and I do not have a sheet yet.
Josiah, can you go get me a sheet? Here, you go get it. He's got you.
And that'll be 5 points now for McBain. As with heavy defense down low, McBain will now get the ball after Lake City number 31 steps out of bounds, with Roosevelt taking it out.
Hey, that was definitely a 3.
Blood with a 3, no good. Rebounded by McBain. Lake City will now have it. Pass in half court. Van Polen, defense. And it will be Lake City ball. Number 31 for Lake City. Take it out. And still Lake City ball. As number 1 for McBain knocks it out of bounds. And it'll now be a turnover. And it'll now be McBain ball, with Ridgway taking it out, passing it to Van Polen, who will take it up the court now. Van Polen gives it to Ridgway, back to Van Polen, to Blood, to Wallingus, then gets stolen by number 43, Hain on Lake City. Now number 21, Hall will take it. Aaron's on the outside having a bit of trouble. There is a foul drawn as Ridgway gets a foul. That'll be McBain's first foul. And along with team's first. Number 31 now for Lake City Comp will take it out. And scratch that, number 40, Kaiser checks in the game. And now number 21, Hall will take it out for Lake City. Kaiser driving. Gives it to number 21. Goes up for a shot. Rebounded by 43. Look for 3. Gets rebounded by Wallingus to Roosevelt. Passes it to Van Polen. Vanderpool. I do that every time, I'm sorry. Ridgway. And they'll call a travel on Ridgway. It'll now be Lake City ball. So far, it's been a little bit of a back and forth battle here. Every time Lake City seems to get down to the McBain side of the court, they seem to have some trouble trying to get into the paint, trying to get their first points of the game. Ridgway will now draw another foul. And number 32, Brooklyn Hall will check in now for Ridgway. And number 21, Hall, will take it out for Lake City. Who gives it to number 30, Aarons. And looking for number 21 there, that would be Hall on Lake City. The ball does go out of bounds, and now Brooklyn Hall and McBain will take it out. Gives it to Van Polen. once again, it will be Lake City ball here. Under some heavy defense, Lake City struggles to find an open player. It'll now be McBain ball underneath. Van Polen. And a pull. Lake City, number 30, drives into the paint for a layup but misses. A little bit of struggle down low. Gets it back out to number 21 who drives, Hall. No good. Rebounded again, but the ball's intercepted by number 21, Van Polen for McBain. Back out to Brooklyn. Hall gets into Roosevelt, does a little spin move, gets the layup. That'll make your score 7-0 with McBain up. As number 40 now, Kaiser gives it to number 21, Hall. Hall dribbling on the outside. Gets it to number 40, Kaiser. Kaiser, no good. Wallen just with the rebound. Wallen just will take it down the court. Gives it to Van Polen. Then to Brooklyn. Hall goes for a three. Then rebounded by Blood. Blood. That's nothing. Gives it to Van Polen. Back out to Hall. Looks for Roosevelt down low. Little nice moves there by Roosevelt getting her the layup. And we will now have a timeout on the Trojans. So far, your score in the first quarter is 9-0 with 4 minutes left to go. So far, well, by myself, we're at...
I thought we learned our lesson. Bro, it's gonna slow.
So far in this first quarter here, it's been a little bit of a battle between the two. A little slow moment there between Lake City and McBain as both sides didn't quite connect with the hoop there. But eventually McBain did come back, giving it to Roosevelt in the paint, giving them a bit more of a break in the score. I mean, so far 9-0 in the first quarter. Not a very fast-moving game as both teams are still a little bit on a struggle bus, I want to say, as both sides are just playing very heavy defense and trying to make sure both teams don't score. And the timeout is coming to an end here. We will see what will happen in the rest of the quarter. And it will be Lake City ball down low. Gets intercepted there by Van Polen, who tries to pass it to Brooklyn Hall, but was covered, and Lake City will now take it again. As number 30 gets it down. That's Aarons. Gives it to number 21, Hall. Hall driving in for the two. No good. Wallen just juggles a little bit. But does not get the rebound as number 40, Kaiser's there. A little bit of a struggle there. Number 30, Aarons, will now put it up. No good, but rebounded by Kaiser again. Kaiser. No good. Wallen just now gets the ball back, gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen. Hall. Back to Van Polen. Gives it to number 2, Rennick. And the ball will go out on McBain, and it'll now be Lake City ball. As number 21, Hall for Lake City, tries to look for an open player. Finds Kaiser in a little bit of a struggle, though, with heavy McBain defense. With a jump ball being called. Lake City is 40. Kaiser will take it out. Looking for an open player. Finds one and gets number 21, Hall. Then Brooklyn Hall and McBain playing heavy defense. ball is caught by Rennick. Back to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Van Polen. And back to Brooklyn Hall. And there was a travel call. It'll be Lake City ball as we have 2 subs check in for both teams as Michaela Blood checks back in for Rennick. And number 21 for Lake City checks out. Number 31 looking for an open player for Lake City. Tries to find one, gets one. Connects with 40 Kaser. Kaser going down low. The ball's knocked out of her hands by Brooklyn Hall of McBain. Under the basket, Lake City looking for an open player. Finds Kaser again. Kaser trying to go up for 2. Does not connect with the hoop, and Van Polen will now bring it down, giving it to Blood. Little bit overthrown, resulting in Lake City ball. On those fast breaks, it is a little bit difficult connecting from passer to the intended scorer. Just a little bit of heat of a moment. Unfortunately, they did not connect, resulting in no layup. In Lake City, they're trying to get something started off and does not. But they will now get the ball again as number 31, Comp, will take it out, gives it to... Once again, looking for 43, Hen there. Did not connect. It'll be Lake City ball underneath McBain's hoop again. Finds an open player, that is number 33. With the missed basket, Blood rebounds it, gives it back to Roosevelt. Blood now dribbling down the court. Wallingis on the steal, gives it to Blood. Blood looking down low for Wallingis. And ball is stolen. And now number 30 for Lake City, that will be Aaron bringing it down the court. Gives it to number 40, Kaser, gives it back to 33 for the jumper, does not make it. Brooklyn Hall to Van Polen, goes up for the layup and gets it. That'll be 11-0 now, McBain 11. Hall with a very good defense there, almost getting a steal, but unfortunately, as she tried to toss the ball back in, steps out of bounds. And as we have a sub here for McBain, we have number 3, Boscher, coming in for Van Polen. Number 21 doing a little spin move on Lake City, getting past 2 defenders. But his ball is knocked out by Roosevelt down low. Lake City will now take over. Looking for 2 there, number 21. As number 40 tried on the Trojans, Kaser tried to make a shot, got fouled, and that will bring her now to the free throw line. Looking for 2. And with her first one, makes it. We'll see what the second will bring. And it does not connect with the hoop. Brooklyn Hall now taking it down court for McBain. Brooklyn gets it to Blood. Blood shoots for a 3 and gets rebounded by Lake City. That'll be number 21. And Lake City looking for a 3, does not get it. Roosevelt to Hall. Hall Hall looking for three. Does not make it in. That'll now be Lake City ball. As number 31 will take it out for Lake City. That'll be Comp looking. Gives it to 30. There's some heavy defense there. Throws up a Hail Mary pass. Gets it to number 21. That'll be Hall on Lake City. And we got a shove. Or not. I apologize. No, we did not. And now it will be McBain ball with number 3, Bosher, taking it out. And Rennick comes in for Bosher. And Hall will take it out now for McBain. Hall. Ridgeway. Hall the blood for the 3. Hall down low. Going for a layup, draws the foul. That'll bring her to the free throw line for 2.
Hall shooting 2 for the Ramblers.
Does not make her first. And Bosher will come back in for Ridgeway. Hall looking for a second. Does not quite make it and will be rebounded by Lake City. Lake City getting it to number 21. It's a little bit of a pickle there. Gets a travel as Roosevelt and Bosher there to stop her down low. With 0.5 seconds left, Hall passes it in to Bosher and back to Hall.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And after the quarter break, we come back to McBain trying to score. And Lake City draws a foul. With Wallenges at the line. It does not make her first. As she'll be looking for her second here. In and out. That'll keep the score 11-1. As number 21 for Lake City, Hall will be taking the ball out, looking for a player, passes it in to number 30. That'll be Aarons. Aarons bringing it all the way down tries to get it out. Kaiser back up to number 21 who takes a shot for a 3, does not connect with it. Roosevelt to save the ball. And it'll be a jump ball between Van Polen and number 30, Herons. And 21 for Lake City. That'll be Hall, takes it out, gives it to Kaiser. Kaiser driving down, gets it, tries to get it back out, but Van Polen there. And Bosher gets the layup. And the ball is stolen by Roosevelt. Tries to get it to Van Polen, does not work out as it is stolen by Lake City, number 21. We give him back to number 30, Herons. Herons gives it to 33, Larson. Larson looking. And after some missed layups, Roosevelt will come up with it. Roosevelt. Van Polen, Michaela Blood takes a shot, but is rebounded by Wallinges and put back in for 2. That'll make your score 15-1. And that'll be 5 seconds on Lake City as McBain's defense was strong to hold them off. Bosher will take it down low for McBain. Bosher gives it out to Van Polen. Van Polen to Blood. Blood takes a shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by number 33, Lake City, Larson. And number 21, Hall, takes it down now. Looking for 2. No good. Rebounded by Van Polen. As she's looking for Blood again, it is overthrown. And it'll now be Lake City ball again. Number 21 for Lake City, that'll be Hall. Switches for number 31. Comp will take it out now as McBain in a press. And number 30, Aaron's on the fast break, does not quite make it, and it'll be McBain ball. As Hall will take it out, giving it to Van Polen. Van Polen taking it down. Van Polen to number 2, that's Rennick. And stolen by number 33, Larson. Larson going in for a layup, gets a foul. And now Lake City ball underneath. Ball and just playing good defense. And the ball is stolen by number 2, Rennick. It'll be Lake City ball again as number 31, Comp, will take it out. Comp gets it into number 21. 21 does not make the 2, but gets the foul. That'll bring her to the free throw line. Looking for 2. Looking for her first and does not make it. She'll now be looking for her second. It is up. And it is in. Van Polen now looking down low, gets it to number 2. That's Rennick. Gives it Van Polen. Hall. Hall driving in a little bit of trouble, gets it back out to Van Polen. Goes for the jumper and gets it. That'll be 2 for McBain, making it 17-2. And it is stolen by Van Polen. Gets the layup as well. Back-to-back plays by Van Polen, bringing it 19-2. Van Polen looking for another steal. Unfortunately, number 30 of Lake City breaks away. Going down, and number 2, Rennick, will unfortunately have a reach call. And that'll be McBain's 3rd foul of the game. Number 31 now. That'll be Comp for Lake City. Takes it out for Lake City. Comp gets it into number 30, Ahrens. A little pass. Shot is missed, but gets rebounded. Is back out to number 30, Ahrens. Ahrens in a little bit of trouble, gets the ball stolen. Gives it to Van Polen again for the layup. That's 2 again, gives it 21-2 with a timeout called on Lake City. Your score now during the second quarter is 21-2. And so far, it has been a spectacular game for Van Polen here after a couple steals here and there, and then yet again calling back with them with some layups. So far, McBain's team tonight here, Tim O'Malley's defense is truly showing what he instills in his players, and that's causing Lake City to slip up a little bit here and there. Lake City looking to bounce back here, as 21-2 is a bit of a gap in the score. And we shall see what happens as the ball is passed into number 31, Comp. Comp looking to pass it. Gets the ball stolen, that's Brooklyn Hall, but does get a foul drawn. It'll still be McBain ball. Down low. As Hall will take it out for McBain. Hall gets it into Wallinges. Wallinges does not get the shot up, and it'll be taken down by number 21, who gets it back to 40. That's Kaser. Kaser doing a spin move, trying to get inside the paint. Does not quite make it there. Gets it to Hall. Hall draws the McBain foul. That'll now be McBain's 4th foul of the first half. As number 21, Michaela Hall for the Trojans will take it to the line for 2. And Brooklyn Hall for McBain will step out. As 22 for McBain. Or not 22, I apologize. That's 23. That'd be Ava Ross and checks in for McBain. Wallen just gives it to Blood. Blood gives it Van Polen. Blood. Van Polen gives it to number 5. Looking for 3. Does not make it. And Trojans number 40, Kaser, will take it down the court. A little bit heavy defense by number 5. That's Hinton. It'll be Lake City ball underneath with number 31, Comp, taking it out. Nope, it is free throw now. And number 40, Kaser, will take it. Doesn't make her first. She'll now be looking for her second. And she does not. Van Polen taking it down for McBain. Gives it to Hinton. Hinton gives it to Blood. Blood shoots for three, hits the back of the rim, bounces off, and will now be Lake City ball. And once again, number 31 for the Trojans will take it out. That's Comp. Comp looking for an open player. There will be a foul called on McBain. And that'll bring the ball down for a free throw. It'll be number 40 once again. That's Kaser for the Trojans. As the fouls stand, McBain 6 and Lake City 2. Looking for her first, does not connect with the hoop. She'll now be looking for her second. And it is up, and it is good. And Van Polen will now bring it down the court for McBain. Blood. A little bit of a battle down there in the paint as number 43 for the Trojans, Hain, is down there to stop McBain from getting their passes down low. And Hinton to come up behind number 33, steals the ball for McBain to come back down. Van Polen to Blood. Blood looking for three. No good. Hinton there for the rebound. Gets it back out to Van Polen. Van Polen looking to give it to Roosevelt as Roosevelt tries to reach for it. But number 43, Hine for Lake City, does happen to touch it. It does go out of bounds. It'll be McBain ball with Hinton taking it down low. Wallen just checks in for Rawson. Hinton gets it to Blood. Blood for three. Makes it. And number 21 calls back. Returns the answered call of a three. That'll put Trojans up to 6 and McBain 24. Van Polen looking for Blood. Blood for three. Makes it. And 31 will take it out. Gives it back to 40. That's Kaser. Kaser dribbling down the court. In a little bit of trouble. Tries to jump for a pass and gets the travel called. McBain's ball now is number 5. Hinton will take it out. She'll be passing it into Van Polen. Number 21 for McBain. Van Polen gives it back to Hinton. Hinton gives it to number 22, Roosevelt. Back out to Van Polen. Van Polen for three. In and out, but is rebounded by Roosevelt. Tries to go up for the layup and gets fouled. That'll bring her to the free throw line. Your score 27-6 as McBain creates a bigger lead going into halftime. Roosevelt will be looking for her first. Does not make it. Should now be looking for her second as number 1 for Lake City. Gunnarsson checks in for number 43, Hine for Lake City. Roosevelt makes her second, making the score 28-6 with 1:50 left in the second quarter. And Lake City, trying to pass it into their players, steps over the line, bringing it McBain's ball underneath. That'll be number 5 now taking it out for McBain. That's Hinton. Hinton gets it to Blood. Blood for three. No good. It is rebounded by number 31. That's going to be Comp. Comp bringing it down. Goes up for layup. Does not make it. Roosevelt to Van Polen. Van Polen back down the court. Tries to pass for Blood. Blood looking for two. Gets it. That'll make your score 36 now. with McBain 30 and Lake City 6. As number 1, Gunnarsson will take it now. Gives it to number 21, Hall for Lake City. Under heavy defense there by Van Polen. Gets it back out to number 30. Aarons over. Gets the call. That'll now bring it McBain's ball as number 1, Ridgway will check back in for McBain as number 5, Hinton will come out. Van Polen. The final minute. Gives it to Ridgway. Ridgway to Van Polen. Van Polen back out to Roby. Gives it 22. Roosevelt back to Blood. Does not make it. Now be a jump ball with Roosevelt and Gunnarsson on top of it. It'll be McBain ball underneath with Roby taking it out. Number 14, Roby for McBain. Gives it to Ridgway. Ridgway to Van Polen. Goes for the 3, no good, as Blood tries to save it. It'll now be Lake City ball with 39.7 seconds left. McBain 30, Lake City 6. That'll be number 30 bringing it up the court. That's Aarons for Lake City. Aarons. Getting double teamed. Gets it to number 21. That's Hall. Gets stolen by Blood. Blood on the fast break. Gets the layup. That is 2, making it 32-6. Roby disrupting passes there on Lake City as Lake City makes it across half court with 3 seconds left. Attempting to shoot it before the clock. Runs out. Does not make it. And that'll close your first half of the game here with your McBain Ramblers 32 and Lake City 6. We will see you after halftime.
If you're looking to settle down in beautiful Central Michigan, look no further than Arrow Homes. Family owned and operated since 1972, Arrow Homes offers an innovative process of home construction that saves you money and time without sacrificing quality. Their top-of-the-line construction workers have 15 years of experience building homes. You can see some of their work on their website. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them at 231-328-4318 or in their website at arrowhomes.com.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And welcome back, Ramblers. We are in the third quarter as number 40. That'll be Kaser. Looking to pass it in, gets it to number 33, Larson for Lake City. Larson gives it to number 30. That's Aaron's. Aaron's looking to drive in a little bit on the outside. Not seeming to go anywhere. Goes back to the big M on the gym floor. Looking for some movement from her teammates there. Eventually gets it back to Kaser. Kaser trying to get in there, and a foul is called, and it'll be Lake City ball. And McBain will have the first foul. And Kaser will bring it out for Lake City. Lake City gets it in to number 43. That's Hine. Looking for a layup, does not quite get it, and the ball is chased out of bounds. And it'll be McBain ball with number 1 Ridgeway taking it out. Gets it into Van Polen. Van Polen coming down the court with it. Gets it to Ridgeway. Ridgeway looking for Roosevelt. The ball is stolen by Kaser. A little bit of a dogfight down there. As it gets back to number 3 here, Lake City, Blood steals it back, gets to Roosevelt for the layup, bringing it 34-6. Number 33 now for Lake City. Shoots to 3 and makes it. That's Larson. Making the score 9 for Lake City, McBain 34. Van Polen taking it down the court now, gets it out to Blood. Looking for Roosevelt under heavy defense. Does not make it there. Back to Ridgeway, to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Blood. Blood for 3. No good. Roosevelt gets it back into Ridgeway. Ridgeway for 3. And right through. Gets it. And another steal by Van Polen. And that'll be 39-9 now from McBain. And number 30 for Lake City. That's going to be Aaron's. Gets a screen. Tries to pass it, but does get a travel. It'll now be McBain ball. And Ridgeway will take it out for McBain and is going to pass it in to Van Polen. Van Polen almost walks up to the free throw line looking for a shot. And it does not make it. It'll now be Lake City ball as Kaser passes it in to number 21. That's Hall. Gets it to number 30. That's Aaron's. Aaron's gets it, tries to pass it, but Michaela Blood steals it from McBain. Back down to Van Polen. Van Polen on the fast break does not make it, but it'll be a jump ball now as Roosevelt reaches for it. It'll be McBain ball underneath Lake City's hoop now. Blood to take it out. Blood looking for Wallenges, but Van Polen does manage to pick it up on the outside. Ridgeway looking for Roosevelt, does not connect with her, and it'll roll out of bounds. As number 40, Kaser takes it out for Lake City. Gets it to number 30. That's Aaron's. Aaron's looking for a little bit of movement. Tries to get it to number 21, Hall for Lake City, and does not make it there, and it does roll out of bounds. And on Ridgeway will now take it out for McBain. And Van Polen will take it up court. Van Polen passes it to Roosevelt, who goes for the 2, does not make it. And number 40, Kaser, will take it. Kaser to number 21, back to 30, that's Aaron's. Aaron's back to 21, Hall. Hall looking for some points, does not make it, as Wallenges now will take it. Back to Van Polen. Van Polen to Roosevelt, looking for the 2. And as it bounces off the rim. Wallin's just there to put it back up for 2. 41-9 now. McBain. As a nice tap from Roosevelt, gets the steal, gets it to Blood. Blood in a little bit of trouble there. Looking for Wallin just as Kaser there to tap it on out of bounds. Blood now taking it out for McBain as number 4 for Lake City will check in for number 33. That is Harmon for Larson. Blood. Looking for Van Polen. Van Polen for 3. Does not make it. Roosevelt fighting down low. Gets it back out to Blood. Blood for 3. Makes it. With the swish of the net, that'll make it 44 now, 9. Van Polen. Garden number 30. That's Aarons. Aarons looking to pass it. Roosevelt all over that ball trying to steal it back. But does go out of bounds, and now be Lake City ball. Kaser, number 40 for Lake City, will now take it out. Kaser. Looking for an open player. Doesn't find it. Michaela Blood there to get it, but not before number 43, Hine, jumps right on top of her to make the jump ball. It'll now be Lake City ball again. Number 40, Kaser, to take it out. Kaser gets it into number 4. That is Harmon. Harmon gets it back to 30. Herons looking for an open player. Throws it to Kaser. Kaser under a bit of trouble. Does draw the foul. It'll now be Lake City ball underneath. And as far as fouls stand, that'll be 2 for McBain and 0 for Lake City. Number 40, Kaser for Lake City will take it out. And we have a sub for McBain as number 5, Hinton, checks in for Blood, number 33. Or 12, sorry. And Lake City now makes a 2-pointer, making it 44-11. Van Polen to bring it down. Gives it to Hinton. Hinton back to Van Polen. Van Polen to Ridgway. Swings it back. All the way back to Hinton. Hinton. Van Polen. Van Polen back to Ridgway. For the 3. No good. As number 4, Harmon there to get the rebound. Number 40, Kaser gets it to number 21, Hall. Hall back to number 30. That's Aarons. Aarons looks for number 21, Hall. As McBain will draw a foul. Number 40, Kaser will now take it back out as Brooklyn Hall, number 32, checks into the game for number 11, Wallinges. Off the pass, Roosevelt, number 22, in there to get her hand to block the pass. Van Polen then gives it to Hinton. Hinton back to Hall, back to Van Polen. Van Polen looking for Hinton. Hinton gets it to number 1, Ridgway. Ridgway thinking about the 3, goes in for the jump for 2, does not make it. And Brooklyn Hall, nope, Roosevelt down low, fighting for a layup, does draw the foul. That'll be Lake City's first. And Roosevelt will now shoot for 2. She makes her first. And as we have some subs in for Lake City, that'll be number 31, Comp, and number 1, Gunnarsson, checks back into the game. Roosevelt gets her second. And number 40, Kaser, strolls right into the paint, looking for the layup, but Ridgway there for the rebound. Ridgway looking to pass it. Pass goes off Van Polen's hands and then number 21 of Lake City's hands. Drives it back down the court. Ridgeway to pick up the steal. Gives it back to Brooklyn Hall, number 32. Gets it back out to Van Polen. Looking for Hall, but does manage to get it into Roosevelt. Almost a layup there, going right around the rim. Does not go in. Now she will be shooting for 2. Lake City's second now, and with the fouls, McBain has 3, and Lake City Trojans have 2. And your score is 46-11 with a minute 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Does not make her second. That'll be Gunnarsson getting the rebound. Kaser looking to pass it. Van Polen tips it. But luckily number 21 for Lake City is there to grab it. As number 21, Hall, looking back to number 40, Kaser for Lake City. The ball does happen to miss and does roll out of bounds. Hinton, number 5 for McBain, will now pass it into Van Polen. Van Polen out to Ridgeway. Does and the ball will go out on McBain. It'll now be Trojan ball. Gets it in number 40, Kaser, under pressure, but luckily gets it to number 21, Hall. Looking to down low for a Trojan. The ball will be overthrown. No, it'll be knocked out of bounds by McBain. Now Roosevelt, number 22, would check out, and Ava Ross, and number 23, would check in for McBain. Gunnarsson over. Looking for Ridgeway there on the fast break, but number 4 for Lake City, Harmon, is there to steal it right back for Lake City. 21 for Lake City, shoots for a 3, does not make it. Rebounded by Ridgeway. Ridgeway now gives it to Hall. Back to Van Polen. Van Polen taking it down the court now. Van Polen, Hinton. Hinton back to Van Polen. Van Polen to Hinton. Hinton, Van Polen. Van Polen gets a screen from Ridgeway, looking for a 3. Bounces off the rim into Kaser's hands for Lake City. Kaser gets the ball knocked out of her hands, and it'll now roll right out of the gym. It'll now be 47-11 now, with 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Number 31 for Lake City now will take it out. That's Comp. And we have a sub, number 3. That's Boscher in for number 21, Van Polen. And gets it into Kaser. Kaser looking for 2, doesn't make it. And there's a foul on Lake City. Now the fouls are even as a 3-and-3 stands. Brooklyn Hall to take it out from McBain as we get some subs in for Lake City. Number 21 comes off the court, that's Hall. Ridgeway to take it down now for McBain. Gets it out to Boscher. Boscher to Hall, in and out with a tough 2. And now number 30 for Lake City, Aarons, will take it out. With a couple toss-off passes, it finally ends with number 1 Gunnarsson on the ground with number 23 Ava Rawson with McBain with the jump ball. It'll now be McBain ball underneath with Boscher, number 3, taking it out. Boscher to Ridgeway. Ridgeway with 5 seconds left to go. Gets a travel with 4.6 seconds stopping on the clock. Number 31 for Lake City. That's Comp will take it out now. Comp gets it to number 30, Ahrens. Ahrens looking for some wiggle room. Tries to get it out to 31, but not before the buzzer will go off. And going into the fourth quarter now, we have 47-11 with your McBain Ramblers on top. And we will see you in a moment. And right before the fourth quarter starts here now, with 30 seconds left. So far in this game, it's been a little bit back and forth, but McBain was able to pull away here in the third quarter, making their lead farther and farther away from Lake City. 47-11. I don't want to say the game is called yet, but because anything could happen here in the final 8 minutes, as anything is possible, as both programs are really strong in installing grit into their players and determination as well, as they both have very strong athletes on both teams. We will see what will happen here in the fourth quarter. It'll be McBain ball with Roby taking it out from McBain. Maybe, unless they're changing it. And they are. It'll be Lake City ball now. And number 31 will take it out for Lake City. That is Comp. Comp gets it into 40 Kaser, bounces off Roby's foot. It'll be Lake City ball again. And there is some sub changes on both sides as Ridgway will check in. And a player for Lake City did check in. I did not catch their number before. And now we'll be starting. Comp looking for number 4 there. Harmon does not make it. It'll be McBain ball. Van Polen to Wallenges. Wallenges struggling for 2. Gets rebounded by Van Polen. Van Polen puts it back up. Back to Roosevelt with the rebound as she makes it settle right in on the rim. 49-11 now McBain. Ridgway. Garden number 21 Hall with the throw up 2 gets it there, making it 13 now for Lake City. Van Polen bringing it down the court. Gets it to Ridgway. Ridgway looking for Roosevelt, but number 21 was there to steal it and gives it to number 30, Ahrens. Ahrens. A little bit of movement. Gets it to going up for 2, but does not make it there. Rebound by Ridgway and back to Van Polen. Wallen just down low for the 2. Makes it. That'll make the score 51-13. Number 21 Hall now will take it for Lake City. Gets a screen, but runs right into Wallenges. And it now be brought back up to 32 Ahrens. Ahrens. There's a little bit of pressure between Roosevelt and Van Polen. Van Polen struggling to get the ball a little bit before it could be stolen. Lake City calls a timeout. With the score 51-13 now. It's been one heck of a game so far. McBain right from the get-go coming out on top, making sure they did not let Lake City catch right back up with them. Going into the game, I think that was their entire goal coming in, just to stomp them right out and make sure to crush any fire from starting of a comeback, as we have 6 minutes and 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter, as Lake City will now take it out. Gets into number 4, Harmon. Harmon tries to get it to number 30, and they will call an over and back call. It'll now be McBain ball. Number 2, that's going to be Rennick passing into Van Polen. Van Polen gets a screen from Roosevelt. Roosevelt moving down low, tries to get it to Wall and just does not get it there. It'll roll right on out of bounds. It'll be Lake City ball. Number 31 now for Lake City will take it out. Gets it to number 21, Hall. Hall gets it to number 30. That'll be Aarons. Aarons back to 31. Comp. Under pressure from Roby, but Roby will follow. Foul. Wow. That means she did follow. She did follow, but she did also draw a foul. It'll be Lake City ball now. Struggling to find an open player. Roosevelt with her tall arms reaches right on up there for the stolen pass. Van Polen down low. Wallen just fighting for the ball. True cat fight down there between both teams. I believe every player there down low on Lake City's side was all in the paint trying to figure out what was going on. But with Wallen just trying to get the rebound, it does fall right outside the 3-point line and into the hands of a Lake City player, bringing it all the way down to McBain's hoop. Leading to a free throw after a foul on McBain. It'll be number 30, Aarons, at the line. Aarons does not make her first. She'll be looking for her second. Looking for her second. Bounces in and out. And Wallenges will have the rebound. Wallenges passes it to number 2. Tries to get it to number 14, Roby, but did not make it there. And number 30, Aarons will take it. Gets it to 31, Comp. Looking for a 3, does not make it. Rebounded by Van Polen. Van Polen looking down low for Wallenges on the fast break. Wallenges up for 2. Making it 53-13. Number 21 now take it down. That's Hall. Hall right inside the paint with a spin move, looking for a layup. Does not make it. And it'll be called out on McBain. And it seems like an entire floor change here, as we have number 32, Brooklyn Hall checks in. We have number 12, Michaela Blood. We have number 1, Ridgway, number 5, Hinton, and number 3, Boscher. 31 looking for 43. That's Hine down low. Hine looking for 2. Gets the foul called on her, and Lake City, number 43, will go to the line. That's Hine. Looking for 2 now. Looking for her first. Bounces off the back of the rim. And now she'll be looking for her second. And it is good. Making it 14-53 now with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in your fourth quarter. Hinton has it now. Hinton looking for an open player for McBain. Gets it to Ridgway. Ridgway back to Hinton. Hinton gets it to Blood. Blood down low to Hall. Hall almost for a 2. Gets her own rebound, goes right back up. Battle down low. And we got a travel on Lake City. It'll be McBain ball now as number 3, Boscher, will take it out. Boscher gets it to number 1, Ridgway. Ridgway to Blood. Blood. Spin move, looking for 2. Doesn't quite make it there, and rebounded by number 21, Hall. Hall to number 30, Herons. Back to number 31, that's Comp. Comp back to Herons. Herons for 2, makes it. Making it 16 for the Trojans. Ridgway to Hall. Hall back to Ridgway. Looking for Boscher, passes a bit overthrown, going right on out of bounds. It'll now be Lake City ball with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left into the game. And number 21, that's gonna be Hall, bringing it up the court for Lake City. Gets it to number 30, that's Aaron's, back to number 31, Comp, looking for 3, doesn't make it. Ridgway there for the rebound. Ridgway running down the court with 1 player to beat, gets it to Boscher. Boscher looking for 2, does not make it. Ridgway to get the rebound, back to Hinton, back to Hall. Hall for 2, does not quite make it. And it'll be Lake City ball once again. With 2 minutes left in your 4th quarter. Clock continues, as the clock continues to wind down, we have a sub now for Lake City. That's going to be number 20, Allen, in. And she will take the ball out for Lake City. And we also have a sub in for Ridgway. I believe Rawson, number 23, checks in for McBain. Back to number 30, Aarons. Aarons looking down low for number 4, Harmon. Does get a foul. It'll now be McBain ball as 32, Hall will take it out of bounds. Number 3 to Boscher, back to Hall. Hall down the court, beating a defender. Going to number 2. Was Rennick, but the ball is rebounded. And number 30 will take the shot for the 3, no good. Battle between Hall and number 43, Hine, down low. The ball will go out of bounds on McBain. And number 21, Hall, will take it out. Hall to number 30, that's Aarons. Aarons under trouble as number 5, Hinton, there to steal the ball a little bit. Boscher now. McBain playing heavy defense here in the final 30 seconds of the game, but number 43, that's Hine, manages to break into the paint and gets the 2, making it 18 now for the Trojans. Hall to Hinton. Hinton back to Hall. Hall to Rawson. Rawson for 2, no good. Hall in there to get the rebound, tries to go for 2, gets the foul called with 11 seconds left in the game. Hall will be looking for 2, looking for her first now. No good. Hall looking for her second. Does not make it. Rebounded by number 20. That's going to be Allen. Allen back to number 1, that's Gunnarsson. Gives it to number 30, Aarons. And as the clock winds down, Hinton does swipe the ball away. And that will be your game of your JV girls, making it 53 McBain, 18 Lady Trojans. Thank you, Rambler fans, for joining in on this JV basketball game tonight, and I will see you for the varsity basketball game. Thank you all.